Gymnasium. And the tap is controlled by Campbellsville as Darnell had it knocked away by Pritchett and Lake. It will be Lady Tiger basketball as they come to the front court. Right wing, Pritchett holds it. Darnell defends. Pritchett looking down low, not there. Lee out top, didn't quite handle it clean, tracks it down. Right side off the screen. Pritchett rolling, she finds McGeorge, back to the basket, goes strong, beats Callie Jackson for the finish inside. She gets the first bucket of the basketball game. We'll see how they score it there if an assist is given. It is to Courtney Pritchett. Left side, Smith with the basketball, backs away. Smith, freshman guard from Lawrenceburg here. Shot running by White is no good. Campbellsville the rebound. McGeorge. Lee works right side, hesitates, looking. It's Pritchett, left side, won't shoot it. Now Lee circling, looking back door, not there. Lee on the crossover, works against White, some contact. The pass hit the net, it slowed it down, and Elston there to grab it. Elston drives in, little contact as Boyle got some of the basketball, and here on the putback, we're going to have a foul called on Campbellsville. This will go against McGeorge. That will be the first on Ashley McGeorge, first on the Lady Tigers. Callie Jackson at the nail. 76% on the season is Jackson. First free throw on the way. That is going to be hard, but it sticks. Hits the back of the iron, pops up, and a little backspin on it falls through. One more for Jackson. A couple of dribbles, long pause. Free throw on the way. That one is good. Right side of the rim and falls through. 2-2. We are tied up here. We have played 70 seconds as Lauren Lee goes right side on the wing. Pritchett holds, waits. Still waiting is Pritchett. Now works left side, stops inside. Lake goes reverse. She gets the deuce. Courtney Pritchett the dime. That's 2 assists here in the early going for Pritchett. We've played 90 seconds. Inside, they've got Darnell. They go opposite block now. Jackson works her way. She's into a double team, kicks it out. Grace White bluffs the pass. Backs away, now wants to drive in. White shot, no good. Rebound knocked away from White. Lauren Lee picks it up. Nearly a second chance opportunity. Campbellsville quickly the other way. Lake decks it again, reversed. That one can't climb over the rim. Nice strong move by Faith Lake, just not quite enough on it. Darnell slows down. Trailer is White. Little jab step, holds on to it here. Off the screen, works at the elbow, stops right side. It's Smith. Between the circles, McGeorge stumbles. She's okay. Smith off the wing, now out top, Elston. She'll hoist the three, and that is hard. Rebound taken by Jackson. She'll go back up straight in front of the rim from 6 feet, and that is good for Jackson. We are tied at 4. 2.5 minutes gone by. Lee waits. Going to leave it with Pritchett. Gets the screen. Long jumper. Courtney, swish it. Mid-range pull-up for Swiss. And the Lady Tigers back out on top by 2, 6-4. Left side ball kicked here as Smith was looking for Darnell in the high post. And this ball misplayed by the officials, I believe. It'll be a baseline out of bounds. They were thinking free throws for a moment, but that was a kick ball, or worried about the shot clock perhaps. Smith to inbound. They bracket White, and here they pitch it in to Darnell. She'll go back to the basket against McGeorge. This is going to be an and one, and McGeorge has picked up her second foul here early in this ball game. So with 7:03 to play in the first quarter, Caitlin Wilkes will jump up and enter the lineup for the Lady Tigers. Wilkes in. McGeorge checks out. That may be all she gets here in this first half with that second foul. The and one free throw for Darnell is good. And Georgetown takes the lead here, 7-6. Lee bounces left side to Lake. Looking back door, not there. Pritchett sets the screen. Lake leaves it with Lauren Lee. Wilkes a screen. Now Pritchett wants the entry. Not there. Lee to Wilkes. Goes to work. Back out. Lee has it. Pull up inside the free throw line. Hard. Wilkes battling. Couldn't grab the rebound. That's a Georgetown Tigers. Sophie Smith coming out of the scrum with it. She'll come right side. Elston going to fire another three. That one is hard. And the rebound taken by White. Nearly has it locked up by Boyle. And Georgetown gets the bucket down inside on the offensive rebound. 9-6. Pritchett holds it. Left wing Lake. Now Pritchett again over the top. She's got Wilkes, and she was held. That would have been the third assist. Pritchett has factored in all three buckets for Campbellsville. 2 assists and a made mid-range shot. Here, this foul for Georgetown, I believe was on Callie Jackson. We'll double check that. Campbellsville pitches it in. Lee out top. Boyle. Elston Gamble didn't get there. Boyle going to take a contested jumper. It's off the mark. I think that was blocked. And they're going to ask, now they get together down here, and they're going to get it right. It was deflected by Callie Jackson. Jackson picked up that foul a moment ago. So the officials come together. They get it right. 4 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now they will check the shot clock, perhaps. So they may adjust the shot clock. They're going to so they're trying to figure out the shot clock here. Boyle threw up that mid-range effort, and it was deflected by Jackson. They're trying to figure out where the shot clock would be. And they're going to go to 15 seconds on the shot clock. So Lauren Lee again will trigger it in here for Campbellsville. Pritchett holds it. Pritchett works right side, stops, looks for some help here. Pritchett, here's Lee. Lee back to Pritchett straight away. A little ball fake, 5 to shoot. Pritchett going to have to let it ride. 2 seconds, spinning, goes over the right hand, short, and that's going to be a shot clock violation as Courtney Pritchett just couldn't quite get it up on the rim. 9-6 the score as Shyla Calvert will enter here for Campbellsville. 5:44 to play in the first quarter. Calvert checks in for Maddie Boyle. Calvert, 5'5" graduate from Bardstown, Kentucky. Caitlin Wilkes earlier checked in, 6'2", junior forward from Stanford, Kentucky. Smith, the basketball for Georgetown, out top, Grace White. White stops at the elbow. Darnell just inside the wing right side. Here, Jackson bumping up against Wilkes. And, all right, now the first two, no big deal. That one on Wilkes. Jackson's a bit out of control as she kind of falls through there because she stepped on the foot of Wilkes. And that will draw Ginger High Colvin up off the Lady Tiger bench, and she may protest the call a bit. Jackson at the line for 2 shots here. Free throw is good. Free throw number 1 good. 10-6 the score. 5:28 to play first quarter. One more coming for Jackson. Pin drop quiet here in the Davis Reed Alumni Gym there for a moment as she hits free throw number 2. 11-6 the score. Lee hands it right wing. Faith Lake. Wilkes, a couple of dribbles back out. It's going to be Lauren Lee. She'll work off the Wilkes screen. Wilkes rolls, not there. Pritchett. Lee again, crossover, left side, off the block. Lauren Lee gets the bucket off glass. Campbellsville going to send Sarah Sutton into the lineup as well here in just a moment. Right corner, Jackson drives over the top of Wilkes. No good. Ball deflected. Taken by Calvert. 11-8 the score. Lady Tigers looking to trim this deficit a bit further. Faith Lake wants to drive baseline, goes up, shot no good. Jackson with a nice closeout there, just short off the fingertips of Faith Lake. Smith wants to push inside. She's got Darnell, and Madison Darnell gets an easy finish. 13-8, Lauren Lee. Calvert has it, backs away, straight away. Now Pritchett on around. Faith Lake looking for the entry to Wilkes. Can't get it to her just yet. Calvert, corner, Pritchett, surveys. Back to Shyla. Left side, Lake, Lee, 9 seconds. Penetrates and kicks. Pritchett, 5 seconds, bounces. Wilkes, she has time, goes up. Shot good for Caitlin Wilkes. Courtney Pritchett, another helper here. Off the wing right side, White holds it. White, the transfer from Northern Kentucky. She was a second-team member All Mid-South a year ago. Free throw, or a baseline jumper, I should say, from Jackson is no good. Pritchett the other way, working against Darnell, spinning, needs some help. Faith Lake left side, 3 on the way. That is hard, and the rebound taken here by Darnell. Right wing, Smith. Out to Jackson, now corner opposite side. This is White, 3, no good. And Darnell couldn't quite control the rebound. And it'll go to Campbellsville here. 3:23 to play in the first quarter. Campbellsville trails by 3. We will step away. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We thank Citizens Bank and Trust for making this sportscast possible. Citizens Bank and Trust features mobile payment options such as Android Pay, Apple Pay, and Google Pay on the web at cbtky.com. Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Portions of this sportscast are brought to you by Saloma Baptist Church, an intergenerational church, a family of faith connected through the love of Jesus, ministering to our community and world in the name of Jesus Christ. Online at salomabaptist.com.
Thanks for following Lady Tiger basketball. Now let's get you back to the action on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
13-10, Georgetown leads Campbellsville University here in Davis Reed Alumni Gymnasium. Lady Tigers, the early going, shooting 45% from the field. Georgetown, 33% from the floor. They are 5 of 5 at the free throw line, however. So the charity stripe has been kind to Georgetown College here in the early going. Lady Tigers have sent Sarah Sutton into the lineup here. 5'11" junior forward from Scottsville, Kentucky. And Elizabeth Bertram makes an appearance for CU. She's driving here, and ball is knocked out of bounds by Georgetown. Bertram, 5'6" sophomore guard from Glasgow, Kentucky. Calvert, McGeorge back in there, and Lauren Lee. So Calvert and Lee remain on the floor. McGeorge re-entering for Wilkes. Lee pitches it in here to Sutton. Sutton now faces up with Jalen Landersite, who checked in. 6' junior forward from Nicholasville, Kentucky. Bertram holds it. 11 to shoot. Just over 3 minutes to play first quarter. Calvert, no crossover, now wants to drive. Stops, threads. Oh, Sutton goes reverse and can't finish. Sutton had all kinds of time. I think if she had it all over again, she would have taken that step and turned. They had completely lost her, they being Georgetown. 13-10, Georgetown back on offense. Lexi Stapleton in there, 5'7" senior guard from Alexandria here, and Darnell rolling. Grace White finds her. 15-10. Georgetown back up by 5 points. Pritchett going to re-enter for CU. Lady Tigers going to go small here when Pritchett enters. Calvert off the screen, looking inside. She's got Sutton, catches it and runs through. 10 to shoot. Calvert with it straight away. 3 on the way, and that is no good. Calvert well off the mark there for the Lady Tigers, and this will bring a change as Pritchett will check in for McGeorge. So again, the Lady Tigers will go a bit smaller here. For CU, you've got Lee, Bertram, Calvert, Sutton, and Pritchett. Smith brings it ahead for Georgetown. Stapleton to Landersite. White, Smith again. Stapleton open in the corner. 3 on the way. In and out. Rebound tapped and controlled. Sophie Smith going to try a 3. That is no good. And the rebound taken by Courtney Pritchett for Campbellsville. Lady Tigers to the front court. Calvert slows down, backs away. Pritchett off the wing. Now Sutton straight away. Landversite closes out. 1:38 to play first quarter. Lee just comes back out with the basketball. She'll set it up. Left wing Sutton. Now Lee on the handoff. Deep corner. Dribbling back out on the wing. Straight away Bertram left side. Bertram going to have to let it roll. She has Pritchett inside, and she's fouled with 1 on the shot clock by Grace White. That certainly will help the Lady Tigers. White unaware exactly where that shot clock was. Had she just let Pritchett catch it, all Courtney could have done would have been turn and throw it up all in one motion to actually get a legal clean look. Calvert going to check out. Boyle back in. Elston going to re-enter for Grace White. 15-10, Georgetown leads Campbellsville. They bounce it into Sutton. Now Bertram throws it. Bertram did not know that the shot clock reset, I do not believe. As she threw one up here, Georgetown nearly gives it away. Darnell pitches it out. Open shooter is Smith. 3 is good for Sophie Smith. 18-10 the score. Georgetown the advantage. Sutton going to try the answer on the way. That is off the mark, and Campbellsville can't track down the long rebound. It goes out of play. 51.1 remaining. And they'll get Lauren Lee a short breather here, just trying to buy a little extra rest as you're inside a minute remaining in this first quarter. Out top, Elston works around Bertram. Throw up a shot off glass, no good, and we've got a foul here. This will go against Georgetown, and they're going to call Darnell on a push. She said, reading her lips there, she got up, she said, I tripped. I think she kind of fell into Sutton. I thought for a moment they might nab a Lady Tiger for a foul the way that Darnell spilled to the floor. Lee going to check back in here for Campbellsville. Maddie Boyle exits. Faith Lake in for Campbellsville. So you've got Pritchett and Lee in the backcourt, Calvert, Faith Lake, and Sutton in the front court. 30 seconds showing. There's about a 3 to 4 second differential, depending on which eye you have closed looking at the clock. 18-10, Georgetown leads. Sutton out top, Pritchett. Lee, right side of the lane, goes at Smith. Some contact, shot won't go. Ball batted around and taken by Faith Lake. Out. Sutton, 3 on the way. Bang! Sarah Sutton and Edward Jones, 3 for the Lady Tigers. 4 seconds. Smith going to stop. Leaves it left side. Vandersite going to hoist one up that is off the mark. And Landversite had a good clean look from straight away. And that is where the first quarter will come to a close. Georgetown, a 5-point advantage, 18-13 here in the Davis Reed Alumni Gymnasium. We'll step away here, take a short timeout, come back and look at some of the numbers from the first quarter. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
With more than 80 majors and certifications, Campbellsville University offers students an affordable higher education in a Christian setting. Located in the heart of Kentucky, Campbellsville University boasts 8 regional centers across the Commonwealth. Our 13-to-1 student-professor ratio provides a small classroom environment, allowing professors to work closely with the students. To schedule a visit or apply, go online to campbellsville.edu. Come find your calling at Campbellsville University.
This is Ginger High Colvin, head coach of the Lady Tigers. Thanks for following today's coverage of CU basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
18-13 the score. Campbellsville trailing Georgetown after 10 minutes. Lady Tigers finished that first quarter 6 of 17 shooting, just 35%. Fortunately, Georgetown joined them. They were 6 of 18 shooting, 33%. However, Georgetown with 5 trips to the free throw line, a perfect 5 of 5. A couple more offensive rebounds for Georgetown College. They did not turn the basketball over in that first period of play. They averaged 16 turnovers a game on the season. Right side with the basketball is A.J. Stevenson. Lee reaches in, nearly has a takeaway. Ball still being battled for. It goes out of bounds off of Landversite, and it'll be Campbellsville basketball. Stevenson checked in, 5'10", freshman guard from Huntland, Tennessee. Pritchett and Lee, Lake, Calvert, Sutton, the 5 for Campbellsville. (18-13). Campbellsville on the offensive end, trailing by 5 points. Lee works right side, bounces to Faith Lake, short corner. Lake, entry here to Pritchett, waits. Pritchett going to go to work, left hand, shot no good, may have been blocked. Stevenson throws it back in, Calvert over to Lake, and we've got a foul here called on Landversite. Nice job by Calvert to feed that across the paint to Faith Lake. Landversite hit for the foul. So Stevenson tried to save it in bounds. Calvert grabbed it, pitched it to the left block, and Lake will go to the line. Free throw here is good for Faith Lake. 18-14 the score. One more coming for Faith. She gets both. Grace White the basketball over to Darnell. Darnell working out to Elston off the wing left side. Elston has it deflected, but it comes off to Stevenson. And now White, left side Elston, bluffs the shot at the elbow, dumps it down. Landversite over the top of Pritchett, shot no good. Pritchett going to be hit with the foul call, however, and this will be the first on Courtney Pritchett. Callie Jackson back in for Georgetown College here. Landversite on the season, 60.7%. This free throw is good. Georgetown, 67% as a team. So Landversite at 60.7, Georgetown 67. But here in the early going, they are perfect at the line, 7 of 7. 20-15 the score. Campbellsville back to the front court. Right wing, Sutton open, and they're going to say steps. Jackson closed out. Sutton had already taken off. She was ready to let that triple ride. Turnover on the Lady Tigers, gives it back to Georgetown. White, right wing Stevenson, now Landversite, across the paint. White into the corner. Elston can't shoot it. One dribble left. Now White again. 15 to shoot. Stevenson works off the, well, actually off the dribble, but it was knocked away. Lee the other direction for Campbellsville. Lee backs away. Turnover on Georgetown. I believe they're first in the basketball game. Lady Tigers won by 16 earlier this season. Right wing, Calvert. Now Pritchett working against Landversite. Hands it off, rolling. It's Lake right side. Right hand good for Faith Lake off glass. Ahead the other way, Stevenson looking. This is White. Now short corner, Jackson back around. Nice ball movement for Georgetown. Campbellsville sees Elston fire one. No good. From long range, Courtney Pritchett another rebound. Long ahead. This is Lee. Lee at the free throw line, slows down, backdoor, Lake, reverse, and too far underneath perhaps for Faith. She just couldn't quite get the angle on that. Landversite lost the handle. Stays with it. Now White spinning in the paint, and man, they call Courtney Pritchett for a foul here. Man. 20-17, and it will be Grace White going to the free throw line. 2 team fouls on the Lady Tigers here. McGeorge back in, Boyle in there. Lee, Pritchett, and Faith Lake remain. White misses the first free throw of the night for Georgetown. 7:23 remaining in the half. And this free throw for White is good. So she gets 1 of 2. The official thought the coach had taking a timeout there, so they'll let this be a play on. Lee with the basketball for CU. Right side bounces. Pritchett faces up, works off the McGeorge screen, back to the middle of the floor. In the lane, Pritchett spinning, and the help defender, Sophie Smith, knocks it away. Smith looking inside for Jackson, has her. Jackson spins, goes up, and gets the finish. And it's a 6-point Georgetown advantage. Faith Lake backs away here. Lake with it. And over the top, looking, and all three whistles sound simultaneously. That may be the first time I've ever seen that. All three will sound at the same exact time to whistle a foul on Callie Jackson. That'll be the second on Jackson, second on Georgetown. So Lady Tigers, the Lady Tigers here will pitch it in, baseline out of bounds underneath. Sutton will check in. Ashley McGeorge gets the breather here for CU. Lee looking, throws it in. Pritchett will have to retreat and grab it, holds it. Pritchett going to deck it, working against Lambersite, who falls down, and that's a bucket. Now, I wonder, with Lambersite falling down, they could have called a flop there. No warning, but Pritchett gets the finish at the rim for CU. Elston, entry to Darnell. She is way deep and gets the bucket over the top of Pritchett. Pritchett, with those two fouls, could only do so much. Darnell caught it about as deep as you can be to be in good position. Lee and crossover working. Out to Boyle. She'll go opposite, or go with the screen, actually. Fake me out there, a little head fake. Now wants the bounce, has the entry to Pritchett. Out. Shooter is Sutton. She'll drive right side. Out to Pritchett, steps back, three on the way. Bang! And one for Courtney. Swish it! That's a new nickname. We're going to tee that one up, Zach Clements. (25-22) after the made Edward Jones three for Swiss. And the foul on Georgetown will go against Grace White. That was the three-point shooter. It wasn't much. Not a lot of contact up there. They're going to wave off the free throw here. Is the sub good or not? So they waved the sub in once Pritchett already had the basketball. And here, the second free throw. The first, of course, did not count, but that free throw good for Pritchett. So she hits two to get one. And she continues her stellar play. Inside, Lambersite's pass deflected, gets knocked right back to her. Elston in the corner, and this one is around and out, no good for Jasmine Elston. Lee the other way, no numbers, she'll slow down. Looking for some help now in the corner, it's Lake, and they want the entry. Lambersite gets her right leg out there and kicks it. Calvert going to check in for Faith Lake. 25-23, Campbellsville back to within two here after trailing by 6 a moment ago. 5:33 to play in the first half. Lee looking, and she throws it out deep front court. Sutton will retreat and grab it. She wanted Boyle. Boyle kind of stumbled. Boyle, the crossover. Now Lee off the Boyle screen. Back to Boyle. Three on the way. Is around and out. No good for Maddie Boyle. Darnell the rebound for Georgetown. Comes ahead to Elston. Now Smith working, middle of the lane, over the top of Wilkes. Shot no good, a little too strong. Wilkes taps it up into the air and controls it. 25-23, Campbellsville can tie or take the lead. Lee navigates off to the far side of the floor, just outside the three-point arc. Now Calvert bounces Lee left side. They want Wilkes. Sutton circles, and we've got a whistle here away from the basketball. This will go against Darnell, and that's going to be two on Madison Darnell. This will bring us to a media stoppage here with 4:49 to play in the first half. Campbellsville trails by 2. They've got the basketball when we get back. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Taylor County Bank proudly supports the Campbellsville University Sports Network and Tiger Athletics. Serving the community for over 80 years, Taylor County Bank is Campbellsville's only locally owned bank. On the web at taylorcountybank.com.
A gift from Campbellsville Baptist Church has made this broadcast possible. Sunday school begins at 9:15 with worship following at 10:30. Campbellsville Baptist Church, now online at campbellsvillebaptistchurch.com and on Twitter at Seville Baptist.
Complete coverage of Lady Tiger basketball continues on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
25-23, Campbellsville trails Georgetown by 2 points. Davis Reed Alumni Gym. Lady Tigers will have the basketball here as we return to play. They are going to break this huddle with Shyla Calvert, Lauren Lee, Faith Lake, Sarah Sutton, and Caitlin Wilkes. For Georgetown, you've got Stevenson, Stapleton, Elston, Landversite, and Sophie Smith. Georgetown with 3 young ladies with 2 fouls each already. Grace White, Madison Darnell, and Callie Jackson. Lee pitches it into Sutton, 20 on the shot clock. Right side, Calvert, into the corner, Faith Lake. Entry, Wilkes has it, kicks it. Left side, Lee wants to drive, looking back to Wilkes. Beautiful offense for the Lady Tigers. Wilkes gets the deuce, Lauren Lee the dime. Lee, the top assister in the Mid-South Conference at 4.8 a game. She gets another there. 4.5 minutes to play. There was an issue with the shot clock. I think it went to 20 seconds instead of 30 after the reset. So they'll pitch it back in. Landversite at the elbow, drives against Wilkes, throws up a shot that falls. Able to roll, get the friendly roll around the rim and kind of stuck. 4:15 to play. Georgetown back up by 2. That Wilkes bucket tied it a moment ago. Calvert to Sutton, back to Calvert. Left side, they can't get the entry to Wilkes. Now they do. Faith Lake sends it in there. Wilkes goes up. Left-hand shot good for Caitlin Wilkes. Another finish down low. Tied at 27. 3:50 to play. First half. Stevenson to Smith, left side. Into the corner. This is Stapleton. 3. No good. Rebound taken by Sutton. Nice block out long ahead. Calvert has Faith Lake. She'll go up, and she is fouled by Jasmine Elston. Elston, oddly enough, gets the worst end of that. It actually looked like she got the basketball, but they're going to say a little too much body, perhaps. Well, they're going to kind of say a grab or a hold there. So that's going to be the 5th on Georgetown as a team. Elston's first. And Faith Lake at the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. Free throw here is good. Lady Tigers up by 1. 28-27. One more for Lake, and that one is good as well. 29-27. Closing in on 3.5 minutes to play first half. Elston catches. Back to Smith. Short in the baseline is Stapleton out. Elston another 3. That one is no good. Elston has been off the mark here in this first half. Unable to buy one. Lady Tigers to the offensive end. Lee will orchestrate. Lee left side to Lake. Sutton sets the screen. Lake defended by Stevenson on the switch. Now Lee has it, and they're going to hit Wilkes with a moving screen. Not sure about it. That'll be the second on Caitlin Wilkes. So that'll be 3 on the Lady Tigers. Georgetown gets it back. They trail by 2 now. 3 minutes even as Smith crossed the midcourt line. They motion the offense. Out top, Stevenson. Now Elston. Entry. Landversite goes to work against Wilkes. Shot is well short. Nice defense by Wilkes. And CU the other direction. Lee has a lane briefly, knocked away, stays with it, and here Wilkes was trying to get down and get set up, and they're going to hit Caitlin Wilkes for her 3rd foul. And that's a hard luck foul on Caitlin Wilkes as she was running down inside. Defender kind of flashed out. 2:38 to play. First half. Campbellsville back on the defensive end as Smith brings it ahead here for Georgetown. She taps the top of her head. Hands it off to Stevenson. Lady Tigers switch. Boyle gives chase. Elston goes opposite the screen, gets a driving lane, and kisses one up off glass. $29-all. Sutton out front. Now Boyle. Boyle backs away. They want the back door, not there. Less than 2 minutes to play first half. Lee lost it on the crossover, 9 seconds. Lee bounces it out looking for Sutton, and this will be a turnover. Landversite the other way, pitches one up and in. And Georgetown back up by 2 here, 31-29 after a couple of buckets. Lady Tigers on the drive. It's Faith Lake. She goes up left hand. Lake able to come across and had a wide open lane to the rim. Stapleton walked the other way. Georgetown racing, and Stapleton shuffled the feet. Lady Tigers get it back. Tied up 31 each way. 1:22 to play here. Second quarter. Lee going to go right side with the Sutton screen as they clear out. Lee going to work against Smith. Spinning out to Sutton. Help defender knocked it away. 15 seconds. Boyle wants to drive, and she's ridden left side by Stevenson. And this will be the first on Stevenson. Maddie Boyle will go to the line. Nice job by Stevenson. Got matched up on the larger. Nice job by Boyle. Got matched up on the larger Stevenson. And the 5'10" freshman couldn't stay in front of the much quicker 5'5" junior. Free throw here is no good for Boyle. Pops off. 1:06 to play first half. 31-all. Boyle's second free throw on the way is good. So Boyle, 76% on the season, gets 1 of 2. Lady Tigers by a point. Smith bounces to Landversite off the left side. Landversite hands it off to Smith. Stevenson, entry. This is Landversite in front of the rim. No good. Ball batted out, and Landversite on the ground. Sutton and Elston go down. Elston still trying to keep it free, and Stapleton has it. 38 seconds in the corner. That's a long two for Elston. No good. And the Lady Tigers will slow it down. They're going to hold for close to 2.5 seconds or so, maybe the maximum difference here. Shot clock and game clock nearly in sync. Lady Tigers dribbling it out here. 16 on the game clock. Now down to 10 on the shot clock. Left side, Calvert bluffs it. Looking back door, not there. Lee gets the handoff, backs away, hesitates, working, throws one up, no good. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a shot clock violation on the Lady Tigers with 1.3 seconds remaining. Georgetown going to have maybe an opportunity. The Lady Tigers are going to come up and pressure. They pitch it into Smith, and she'll heave one, and that's where the first half will come to a close. Campbellsville will head to the locker room. Leading by 1 point here at Davis Reed Alumni Gym, 32-31 our score. Mackenzie Lee and Keisha Compton over on that far side. Also over there, Jordan Dorham, big fella in the building. Whitney Lee was here earlier. I don't see her at the moment. Yeah, there she is. Back to play. Lee goes far side to McGeorge here, 32-31. Boyle with a head fake, looking for some help. Out to Faith Lake. Now Pritchett straight away, looking for Lee. Nearly threw it away, but Lee stays with it. Lee crossing over, working right side, looking. Out. Boyle, 5 to shoot. Sending one down inside. Ball knocked out of bounds by Darnell. And with 3 on the shot clock, Campbellsville will have a baseline out of bounds opportunity here. I believe Lindsey Bird over there on that far side as well. Pitch it in here. Campbellsville. They've got Faith Lake. Two defenders collide. The shot no good. Lake stays with it. Goes back up again and gets the second chance bucket. Nice job by Faith Lake. Grace White straight away. Darnell going to set the screen. She goes opposite. White looking for some help here. Smith collects it. 34-31. Lady Tigers' largest lead here at 3 points. Smith at the elbow right side. Now Elston again. She wants to drive. Down the baseline, stops. Pull-up jumper for Elston is good. Jasmine Elston with the pull-up from 14 feet. 34-33. Campbellsville by 1. Boyle out front, leaves it with Lee. Lee works off the McGeorge screen. Now Pritchett going to drive, right side, goes at Darnell, off glass, good for Courtney Pritchett. 36-33, 8.5 to play third quarter. Campbellsville by 3. Smith back to White, wants to drive. White throws up a floater. It is good off glass. 36-35. That last bucket by Pritchett put her in double figures with 10 points. Left side, Boyle holds it. McGeorge comes through. McGeorge goes up against Darnell. Kills it right off the back of the iron. 38-35. Back and forth we go. The two teams have traded buckets the last 5 trips. Callie Jackson just off the edge of the paint, looking for some help. Now threw it away. She wanted Smith. Lake was in the passing lane and stole it. Lake back to Pritchett. Lake again driving. Elston knocked it free. Boyle bluffs the pass and now dribbles out top. Lee crossover, spinning at the free throw line. Back out. Pritchett jab step, working against Darnell. McGeorge posting up. 10 seconds. Boyle works around Darnell. Now the entry, and McGeorge is fouled by Jackson. They call Jackson for a hold. That's going to be 3 on Callie Jackson, and it is the first on Georgetown of the period. This will draw Jalen Lambersight's presence as she enters and Jackson exits. 20 on the shot clock. Baseline out of bounds underneath for CU. Lee sends it in here to Pritchett and gets it right back. Out to Lake. Lake off the screen, right side. Back to Pritchett, can't shoot it. Entry, McGeorge goes to work. Lambersight again, and we're going to have a blocking foul call. Lambersight, that's the 3rd time she's hit the deck. The first one looked like a clear flop. The second one, borderline. This one, she gets called for the offensive foul, the blocking foul. McGeorge will go to the line for Campbellsville. Wilkes will enter for the shooter. Faith Lake leads the way with a dozen. Faith's career high, hard to believe, is just 15. George's first free throw is no good. One more coming for Ashley McGeorge. And that one is good for McGeorge. She's got a handful in the ball game. 39-35, Lady Tigers by 4. 7:08 to play third quarter. Smith brings it ahead for Georgetown. Elston out top. Lambersight, right wing. White. Smith into the corner. Elston contested 3 over Pritchett. No good. Rebound snatched out of the sky by Wilkes. And Pritchett leads Campbellsville the other way. Pritchett in the middle. Hands it off to Lee. Back out. Pritchett wants Wilkes. Not there. She wants to drive now against Darnell. Backdoor. Bluffs the pass. Lee clears it right elbow off the screen, working at Smith. Shot up, won't go. Ball batted out of bounds by Smith, and it will stay with the Lady Tigers. Nice second effort by Lee to keep that alive. Lee to pitch it in. And it's Pritchett, short corner, hands it off to Lee. Left side, Lake. On around into the corner. Boyle, one dribble, back to Lake. She looks, nowhere to go. Now has Wilkes. Wilkes inside, working against Lambersight. Up good for Caitlin Wilkes. 41-35, the Lady Tigers. A 6-point advantage. Largest lead of the evening for CU. Out top, Elston. Now White off the elbow, right side, kicks it. Left side shooter is Smith. 3 on the way. Hard. Rebound comes out long to Darnell. Darnell back out to the wing. This is White. Elston sizes up Lake, wants to drive left side of the lane. Pull-up shot is hard for Elston, and Courtney Pritchett there grabbing the rebound. Pritchett hands it to Lauren Lee. She will send it left side. Boyle back out. Lee driving right side of the lane. Goes up against Smith. Foul. Smith going to be hit for the contact. That's her first. 3 on Georgetown. Lauren Lee to the free throw line here for the Lady Tigers. First time tonight she's gone for the nail. Wilkes will check out. Pritchett will exit. Maddie Boyle joins them. On the floor for Campbellsville, Calvert and Sutton. Returning is Ashley McGeorge. They join Lee at the free throw line, and Lake, who's also in the backcourt. Elston exits. Stapleton enters the lineup for Georgetown. Free throw for Lee. The first one here is good. 42-35 the count. Lee will try to tally one more. And this free throw for Lauren Lee is good. So Lauren Lee gets both. 8 points the margin. It matches Georgetown's largest lead, which was 8 earlier today. 5:25 to play, third quarter. Open left corner. Shooter is Stapleton. No good. Ball batted around. It comes out to Darnell. She goes back up, and she is fouled. Let's see if this is on Lake or perhaps Sutton. It will send Darnell to the free throw line as there is some discussion by the officials. And it will be on Faith Lake. That is the first on Faith. First in the half on Campbellsville. 5:18 to play, third period. Darnell to the free throw line for Georgetown. She's hit her only free throw toss today. This one is no good. Darnell's second free throw is no good. Nope, it falls through. It was straight line by the official as he was backing away. It hung on the left side of the rim and fell through. 43-36. Sutton motions down to the block. Lee holds it out front. Calvert comes across. Now they go back to Sutton left wing. Lee looking for McGeorge. They sag down a bit. Kick it. Lake wants to drive. Calvert on the wing. 9 to shoot. Back to Lake in the corner. Over the top. Ball batted out of bounds by Darnell. And with 5 on the shot clock, Campbellsville will have a baseline out of bounds opportunity. This will bring a media stoppage here with 4:53 to play in the third quarter. We will step away and take a timeout. Campbellsville leads 43-36. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We thank Citizens Bank and Trust for making this forecast possible. Citizens Bank and Trust features mobile payment options such as Android Pay, Apple Pay, and Google Pay on the web at cbtky.com. Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Portions of this sportscast are brought to you by Saloma Baptist Church, an intergenerational church, a family of faith connected through the love of Jesus, ministering to our community and world in the name of Jesus Christ. Online at salomabaptist.com.
Complete coverage of Lady Tiger basketball continues on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
43-36, Campbellsville leads Georgetown. Matt Payton with you here as the Lady Tigers will have 5 seconds on the shot clock here. As we return to play, you've got Calvert, Pritchett, McGeorge, and Lake scattered lining the baseline. Lee to pitch it in. Lee holds it at the rim. Pritchett goes up. Shot blocked out of bounds by Landversite. Nice play designed by the Lady Tigers. Landversite with a terrific recovery to thwart the effort. Pitching it in here, Lee going to get McGeorge, who backs up, drives in, gets the deuce, and one for Ashley McGeorge. This will go against Madison Darnell. That'll be her third 4 on Georgetown College. McGeorge to the line. She can make it a 10-point ball game. Free throw on the way. Good for Ashley McGeorge. Jasmine Elston will re-enter for Georgetown as Madison Darnell checks out. 10 points the margin. Georgetown to work. Landverside spinning, looking for help. Smith off the wing left side, can't shoot it. Now White holds it out top. Lady Tigers in a 2-3 look here defensively. White wants to drive down the middle, tries to bounce one through. Did she lose the handle? I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Pritchett comes out of the scrum with the basketball now, leading Campbellsville the other way. Into the corner, Faith Lake. She'll drive baseline, feeds one underneath to McGeorge, can't finish. And Grace White the other way. White left side, runs over Pritchett. What do we got? Offensive foul against Grace White. Courtney Pritchett stands her ground. On the left block, White came barreling through. And this will draw a 30-second timeout from Coach Jeff Nickel that will become the media timeout. 3 fouls on White, 5 on Georgetown in the period. 4:09 to play third quarter. Campbellsville by 10. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Taylor County Bank proudly supports the Campbellsville University Sports Network and Tiger Athletics. Serving the community for over 80 years, Taylor County Bank is Campbellsville's only locally owned bank. On the web at taylorcountybank.com.
A gift from Campbellsville Baptist Church has made this broadcast possible. Sunday school begins at 9:15 with worship following at 10:30. Campbellsville Baptist Church, now online at campbellsvillebaptistchurch.com and on Twitter at Seville Baptist.
Thanks for following Lady Tiger basketball. Now let's get you back to the action on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Just over 4 minutes to play here in period number 3. Campbellsville looking for win number 21 on the season. They are 12-3 in conference play as they try to keep pace a bit there with Thomas More. Thomas More with a 2-game lead in conference. Of course, they do have a game still to play. So with rooting for maybe a regular season tie, maybe your best hope, you need Thomas More to slip up somewhere along the way. They are tonight hosting Freed Hardeman. See if we can get you some scores on those games here in just a moment. Back to play. Inside Lee catches, hesitates, goes up, and gets the finish. Courtney Pritchett the setup. Elston out top Smith, left side. Stevenson can't shoot it. Back around. Lady Tigers by a dozen, and McGeorge runs up the backside here of Landversite. That will be the third on McGeorge. And that's 2 now on Campbellsville in the period. Caitlin Wilkes will re-enter. .38-36. Smith to pitch it in for Georgetown. Deep out. Elston retreats to grab it. Elston, nearly a double team there for Campbellsville. Throws it out to Stevenson. Wants to drive. Back out. Landverside at the free throw line. Shot up. No good. Stevenson to put back. Blocked from behind by Faith Lake. Gets it back again, and this one will go for A.J. Stevenson. Trailer here is Pritchett, can't shoot it. Lee gets it back, goes left corner. Faith Lake, jab step, out to Pritchett. Lee again, left corner, back and forth. It's kind of that same action twice in a row. Campbellsville now has it to Lee in the corner, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Lauren Lee. Got that, Lee kind of fell down, got the lead arm extended, and I think that's what drew that call. That'll be the first on Lauren Lee, third on Campbellsville as a team. It's a 10-point game. There's here a kick ball down on the other end. I said Thomas More was hosting Freed Hardeman. They actually are at Shawnee State tonight. I looked at the wrong portion of the schedule. Changes here. Campbellsville will have Lake and Pritchett check out. Boyle and Sutton back in. Calvert, Wilkes, and Lee remain on the floor for CU. Smith hands it in bounds, then gets it back slowly. She's going to drain a 3. And this will make it a 7-point ball game. Left side, Sutton wanted the entry ball deflected by Landverside and knocked out of play. .22 on the shot clock here as Maddie Boyle will circle out front. Now waits. It's going to be Lee to pitch it in. She has Calvert. Catches out. Shooter. Boyle, 3 on the way. Hard. And a long rebound taken by Elston. And she is going to be fouled by Calvert over on the far side. And for Shyla Calvert, that will be her first. 4 on Campbellsville. Georgetown will inbound at midcourt, far side of the floor. Landversite wants to work left side, and we're going to have a foul called underneath on Wilkes. So Landversite goes right at Wilkes. That's going to be 4 now on the transfer from Stanford, Kentucky. And it will send Landversite to the free throw line, 60% on the season. 2:28 to play third quarter, 7-point game. Lady Tigers were up by 12 at 48-36. Landversite hits the free throw, so 6 straight here for Georgetown. They have trimmed that 12-point deficit in half. Second free throw. Ooh, Stevenson may have been in early, and she had the rebound. The other way, Landversite's put back no good. Ball being battled for. Finally, Sutton able to knock it free, and Pritchett grabs it. Really looked like Stevenson left early. That's why she got that rebound on the far side. But nonetheless, Campbellsville able to dodge that bullet. 48-42, 6-point margin. Georgetown in his own defensive look here. Boyle looking out top. Calvert, 5 seconds. Right side, Pritchett. Jab step, driving, going to have to throw one up. The fall away is short, and the rebound taken by Stapleton. She'll keep it in the right hand, race ahead. Boyle gets in front of her, shot no good. Elston flies in, grabs the rebound. Another rebound for Elston, and they're going to call a jump ball. I'm not sure Campbellsville ever had a hand on it. It was literally on the hip or the elbow of a Lady Tiger. Boyle will check out. 48-42, 1:38 to play third quarter. Into the corner, Stapleton catches, works back out front. Elston straight away. They got Stevenson in the corner. They throw it to her. She hoists the 3. No good. Long. Calvert the other way. Stops, shovels it over here to Lee. And Lee will slow down. Just under 90 seconds to play third quarter. Calvert open, won't shoot it. Pritchett at the elbow, right side. The lane parts, and we got a blocking foul here underneath. This will go against Stapleton. And Courtney Pritchett will go to the free throw line here. So Pritchett back to the line here for Campbellsville. Pritchett with 10 in the ball game for Campbellsville. She now has 11. 5 rebounds, 4 assists for Courtney Pritchett. One more. That one is good for Courtney Pritchett. 50-42. Long inside, Stevenson catches and gets the bucket. Lady Tigers lost her down on the baseline. She kind of hid, short corner, right to the rim. Smith found her. 50-44. 1 minute to play. Third quarter as Lee crosses the timeline. Lee defended by Smith. Into the corner, Calvert dribbles back out. Sutton open, 3 on the way. Bang! Sarah Sutton and Edward Jones 3 for the Lady Tigers. 53-44. Campbellsville back up by 9. 35 seconds pass picked off by Shyla Calvert. She'll come near side, goes left block, fake, Lake lays it up and in. She gets the finish. Shyla Calvert to find. 55-44. There's 1 possession remaining perhaps in this third quarter. 20 seconds as Elston dribbles. 5 straight for Campbellsville here. Smith backs away. 11 seconds. Smith to Lambersite. Couldn't handle it clean. Sutton has it. 5 seconds. Pritchett ahead. Lake races up. Good. Faith Lake beats the buzzer. Courtney Pritchett laid it in there beautifully. And Campbellsville's largest lead comes on the final play of the third quarter, 57-44. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We thank the Winters Dining Hall for their contribution to CU Athletics. The Winters Dining Hall features multiple food choices daily: pizza, salad, subs, and more. The Winters Dining Hall, located on the campus of Campbellsville University.
A donation from Keltner Contracting has made this Campbellsville University athletics broadcast possible. Featuring Tempstar heating and cooling products, Keltner Contracting is available for commercial and residential jobs on the web at keltnercontracting.com.
This is Ginger Colvin, head coach of the Lady Tigers. Thanks for following today's coverage of CU basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
57-44, Lady Tigers leading Georgetown here as we head to the fourth quarter. Campbellsville closing on a 7-0 run to extend their lead back up. So taking a look around the Mid-South Conference, some other scores. A few games have gotten well underway. Pikeville with a lead at Cumberland, 67-55. Impressive as Cumberland's knocked off Thomas More just the other day. That would be a big win for Clifton Williams and company as the standings are completely just sandwiched together. If Georgetown and Cumberland's were to both lose tonight, you could potentially have somewhere in the range of a six-way tie for third, with Pikeville being a half game out. So almost a seven-way tie. Everybody's still alive for the three spot at the moment. Pritchett working here, hands it off to Lauren Lee. Backs away at the free throw line. Right block, looking for some help. Calvert, 12 to shoot. Bounces inside. Pritchett has it. Out. Lee. Crossover. Working. Middle of the lane. Throws up a shot. In and out. No good. Faith Lake flies in. Grabs another rebound. Back to Lake in the corner. Entry here. Pritchett rolling. Lake has it ripped out of her arms by White. Nice job by the Lady Tigers on the offensive end. White with the help defense and a deflection. Calvert has it. Campbellsville got a hand on it. Calvert ahead. Lake looking out to Lee. Trailer. Sutton. Three. Bang! Sarah Sutton. Another Edward Jones three. 60-44. Lady Tigers on top. Edward Jones shelling out some coin tonight thanks to Shootin' Sutin. Jackson couldn't handle it clean. Ball is free. Darnell picks it up. Splits two defenders. Shot no good. Pritchett another rebound for Campbellsville. Pritchett with 5 assists tonight. Looking. Open. Three on the way. That is short for Swiss. And to the other end comes Georgetown. Over the top, they have Jackson. Gets free from Pritchett and going to draw the foul here as Pritchett closes out. That will be 3 on Courtney Pritchett. First on the Lady Tigers in the fourth quarter, 60-44. Jackson goes to the free throw line here for Georgetown. Lady Tigers with the 16-point lead. That matches the final margin in the first meeting. 71-55 was the score of that one. Campbellsville with a big third quarter here today, 25-13, outdoing Georgetown by 12. Free throw for Jackson is good, 76% on the season.
Rebound, let's go!
One more. This free throw for Jackson is no good. Off of the right, and Ashley McGeorge in there with the rebound. Pritchett brings it ahead here at midcourt. She leaves it with Lauren Lee. 15-point game, 8:20 to go. Lauren Lee out front between the circles. Lee on the dribble to Pritchett, and Calvert inside. Pritchett again. 5 seconds. Pritchett bump, leaves it out for Lee. 2 seconds, going to have to throw it up. Floater in the air, short. Lee gets her own rebound. Put back is no good, and knocked away from Lauren Lee by Grace White. Changes coming here. Campbellsville with another opportunity here. 20 on the shot clock. Lee finds Pritchett, stops on the block right side, back out to Calvert. Calvert hands it to Lee. They'll spread it out a bit. 7:45 to play. Lee wanting Calvert to come to her. Crossover, gets some space, throws up a shot. No good. Rebound taken by Grace White. Long the other way. This is Stevenson. Trailer is Landversite. 3 on the way. Off the mark. Rebound taken by McGeorge. And Campbellsville will call it a play here. You can hear Ginger High Colvin look over at Miranda Denny and say, give me a play. Boyle, left wing. Stevenson in the hip pocket. Gets the screen from Pritchett. Comes with it. Bounces. Lee there. Lee to Pritchett. Wants McGeorge. Not there. One dribble left. Now feeds it inside. McGeorge rolling. Shot up. Good for Ashley McGeorge. Give another helper to Courtney Pritchett. 62-45. White will slow it down out to Stevenson. Inside. Landversite over the top of McGeorge. Gets the finish down low. Two teams trade buckets. Right side. Bouncing. Inside. McGeorge gets another field goal. Lauren Lee with the helper for CU. 64-47. Campbellsville by 17. Elston working right side, now backs away. Crossover, working against Boyle. Spinning over the top of Pritchett. No good. McGeorge, another rebound for Campbellsville. Campbellsville has the play call. Lauren Lee waits. Lee with 5 assists tonight. Over the top. Calvert finds McGeorge rolling. Can't finish to the rebound to Darnell. Nice pass by Shyla Calvert. Just a bit too strong for McGeorge. Darnell driving inside. Jump ball. I believe the arrow will go to Georgetown here. And this will draw a couple of changes each way as Jackson and Stapleton re-enter for Georgetown. Wilkes and Lee checking in, or excuse me, Wilkes and Lake checking in for Campbellsville. So Lee, Pritchett, Boyle, Lake, and Wilkes. That's the starting 5 for the Lady Tigers. Sans McGeorge. You've got Wilkes in her stead. Smith off the inbound. White got away with steps. Shot no good. Stays with it. Gets it back in a bucket. That's actually maybe a third chance opportunity as they missed the steps. And then White missed the shot. Got it back. And finally stuck it in. 64-49. Lee bounces. This ball's kicked out of play. And Lee will inbound for CU. They call out the play. 5:26 to go. 64-49. Campbellsville. Lee again pitches into Pritchett. Gets it right back, and she'll just circle out top. Lee working right side. Down towards the baseline. Kicks it left side. Faith Lake already with a career high tonight. Drives. This ball's deflected and knocked out of bounds. Faith Lake with 16 here in the ball game. Lee, 6 seconds to shoot. Pritchett catches, comes across the middle, goes up with a shot. Good. Courtney Pritchett from straight away with the right hand. 66-49. Lady Tigers lead it. 5 minutes to go. Smith working right wing. Grace White holds it inside. Callie Jackson goes up. The shot is short. Hit the bottom of the iron. And Campbellsville the other way. Lady Tigers back on the offensive end here. Lee to Boyle. And now Pritchett with it again. Straight away, waiting for Wilkes. Pritchett out. Lee wants Wilkes, not there. Pritchett again straight away. Darnell defends. She'll drive, spins in the lane, looking for help. It's not free. Lee going to throw it up. No good. Rebound taken here by Grace White. Georgetown back to the front court. Darnell bounces out top. Here is Smith for 3. No good. Rebound taken by Courtney Pritchett. We'll see how they score it. White kind of reached in, simultaneously. And this will bring Shyla Calvert back into the lineup for the Lady Tigers. And we're going to have a timeout here. 4:05 to play in the basketball game. 66-49 the score. Lady Tigers on top. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
With more than 80 majors and certifications, Campbellsville University offers students an affordable higher education in a Christian setting. Located in the heart of Kentucky, Campbellsville University boasts 8 regional centers across the Commonwealth. Our 13-to-1 student-professor ratio provides a small classroom environment, allowing professors to work closely with the students. To schedule a visit or apply, go online to campbellsville.edu. Come find your calling at Campbellsville University.
Complete coverage of Lady Tiger basketball continues on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
4:05 to play the basketball game. 66-49 the score. Lady Tigers lead it. Faith Lake with 16 tonight. Courtney Pritchett, what a night for her. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists for Swiss, the newly named Courtney Swishett. Campbellsville's basketball double figures tonight for Ashley McGeorge as well. Sarah Sutton with a 9, 8 for Wilkes. Campbellsville dealing with a little full court pressure here from Georgetown, and it's going to lead to a turnover as Lee was looking long for Pritchett. Georgetown came out of that timeout with some pressure, and Campbellsville turns it over. 17-point Lady Tiger lead. Smith with it. Out top, White. Now they find Jackson just inside the free throw line, spinning. Jackson rips through Strong, and too strong on the shot. Pritchett, another rebound for Campbellsville. That's 8 tonight. Pritchett hands it here to Lauren Lee as Smith hounds her from the backside there, trying to poke that ball free. Lee looking right block for Wilkes, not there. Pritchett back to Lee. They try to find Wilkes over the top, and I think Lee thought Wilkes was going to roll back as they were fronting her a bit. Turns it over. Stapleton out. Smith, right side. Jackson run off the spot. Long two for Callie Jackson is good. 66-51. Pritchett will run ahead now as the defenders try to close out. She has Calvert, 3 seconds. And long ahead to Boyle here. Nice job by the Lady Tigers to handle the pressure that time. Lee, right side. Pritchett rolling as Boyle not there. 10 to shoot. Left side. Lee with it once again. Bluffs the pass. Now Boyle out top. 5 to shoot. Calvert looking. Skips it left wing. And we're going to have a timeout for Ginger High Colvin. That was going to be tough for the Campbellsville bunch to get a good look there. And Coach takes the timeout here, and they will talk about things for a moment as this is a 30-second timeout. Again, we started to look at some of the numbers there from some other scores, games across the conference. Let's see if we can refresh the screen here and pull those up for you. Pikeville with a 13-point advantage, 2 minutes to play against Cumberland's Thomas More bounces back. They get a big win over Shawnee State. Final score there, 86-52. A couple of other games taking place here this evening as kind of fish through the stats page for the other scores in conference. Tennessee Southern a 7-point lead over Life late in the first half. Lindsey Wilson and Cumberland in a close one late first half as well, 44-41. High-scoring ball game there. And Freed Hardeman a 4-point lead over Bethel with 4 minutes to play in the first half of that one. One on the shot clock. Campbellsville going to have to go quickly. Lee to pitch it in. It is tapped and controlled. Georgetown the other way. A 2-on-1. Boyle swipes at it, and Lee will – tough spill by Lauren Lee as she whacked Callie Jackson. And this will send Jackson to the line. That foul on Lee is her second. And 2 on the Lady Tigers. Elston back in here for Stapleton. So Faith Lake back in as Calvert checks out. Changes there for Campbellsville as free throw here for Jackson is off the mark. One more coming her way.
Toughen up, Lauren. Box out.
66-51. Jackson's second free throw is no good. Misses both. Lady Tigers a 15-point lead. They want to pressure the ball here to Georgetown. Pritchett looking, dribbles, and comes to Boyle. 1 second. Oh, man, that is snug on the whistle there. (66-51). The turnover on the Lady Tigers will give it back to Georgetown here as Campbellsville trying to put this thing to bed. They're in good shape, but Georgetown not going away just yet. Darnell left side to Elston. Now White. Pull-up jumper for White is good. Just off the free throw line. 66-53. Ball gets batted away, and Pritchett will have to retrieve it from the cheerleaders here. Lauren circles baseline. Now she'll look to go back to Pritchett. Instead, it's long ahead to Faith Lake. Campbellsville will slow down a bit. Now Lake accelerates. Defenders fly out. Right side Boyle, back to Lee out front. 18 seconds on the shot clock. 1:45 or so here on the game clock. Lee out front, working right side, backs away in front of the Lady Tiger bench. Out to Boyle, 3 on the way, short. And the rebound batted and taken by Pritchett as Jackson falls down. The Lady Tigers will take a little more air out of this thing. Pritchett, a rebound away from another double-double. She missed a double-double a few games ago as McGeorge's shot no good. Boyle the rebound, and that will drive Jeff Nickel crazy. The ball did not, and this may work out in the Lady Tigers' favor. That ball, the shot attempt, did not hit the rim. The stoppage will give Campbellsville 4 seconds to set something up here. 66-53. Lee to Pritchett, back to Lee, 3 on the way, no good, hard. Pritchett, another rebounder, 10th of the ball game. Double-double for Courtney Pritchett, matches a career high in rebounds. Right wing, Pritchett holds it, just over a minute to play. Pritchett spinning, Lee off the screen, into the corner, Lake decks it, drives, floater, good for Faith Lake. She's got 18 tonight, 68-53. Smith lost the handle, backs away. Lady Tigers with that 15-point advantage. 40 seconds now to go. Elston backs away, pull-up jumper on the way. No good. Rebound is knocked out of play as Boyle and Darnell fighting for it. They say last touched by Maddie Boyle. .34.5 seconds to go. Campbellsville looking for win number 21 here. And they look here on the inbounds play for White. Oh, my, what an elbow by White. No good. Pritchett with her 11th rebound. That's a new career best. Boyle dribbles over. Campbellsville willing to. And these Coach Ginger High Colvin asking the official if there is any reason for them to shoot the basketball. She says we're good, right? And the Lady Tigers with 8 seconds will dribble it out. Campbellsville will pick up the win here in Georgetown. They have not lost in this building since 2011. I'll give you the date in just a moment here as Campbellsville now 21-3 on the year.